Yeah. Would you ever go to Burning Man?
No.
Why not?
Too many hippies.
Too many hippies.
I learned about hippies when I moved to Boulder. I like them in theory.
Yeah.
I like them in theory. I don't like a lot of people that are asking for money all the time. I find that shit to be very annoying. I don't like people playing shitty songs and wanting $1.
Right.
You know, for the most part, they're cool, but, you know, there's too much of that hippie movement that wants people to help them, you know, and this is how I feel about that. If I felt like everybody was on the ball and everybody was doing their best, and you know, I'm a generous person, and I think one of the things about being generous is if you have the opportunity to do so, it feels really good to be generous, especially if it doesn't affect you. It's not like you're being generous and it's hurting you, you know. So I think it's important. But in passing, like say you're passing love to the left, and there's a big circle of people, man. The real problem is there's a lot of fucking people that never keep passing the love. They take it and then they walk away. You know, there's some people that are always there for you. There's some people and they're doing their best and they're living their life, and you're doing your best and you're living your life and you're helping each other. And hey man, can I borrow your truck? I got to move. Fuck yeah, man. Come on over. Dude, anytime. You got my shit, you know. You know, we're friends. You help me, I help you. We're all together. But we all know the few people that they don't contribute. They always need something and they don't contribute. And that's my experience with hippies. That's my experience with a lot of people that, you know, are like really into like socialist ideals. A lot of it is because they're fucking lazy, man. They're fucking lazy and they don't work that hard and they don't do their part. And they somehow or another feel like the whole system's unfair, man. Which, fuck yeah, of course it is. Of course it's unfair. Of course it's corrupt. Of course it's fucked up. But that's not why you're a loser. There's a lot of people that aren't losers. Most people are losers because they're lazy as shit. And they want to blame other people for that. And they want to blame society. And they want to blame... Look, society is completely fucked. But guess what? It's not like there's one person that makes it fucked. The whole thing is... It's fucked because it's on a foundation of bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. But knowing that, you see what it is... Make your path. Make your path. Figure out something that you can do to feed yourself, okay? Figure out something you can do to put a roof over your head. Just figure it out, man. Fucking figure it out. It doesn't mean you have to be a fucking asshole to be successful. It doesn't mean you have to be a part of the system, man. No, just stop asking people for money. Stop being a fucking mooch. Get your shit together, okay? That's my problem with hippies. My problem with hippies is part of the whole idea of being a hippie is being like really nice and being really relaxed. And sometimes life does not call for that. Sometimes life calls for you got to get off your fucking ass and make something happen, man.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot. I had a friend who his girlfriend was having a baby. This is many, many years ago. And I had to fucking scream at this guy. This guy was unemployed, and he was like he couldn't get his shit together. He couldn't make something happen. He was trying to be a comedian for a while. That didn't work out. And then he was trying to do some other stuff. He was trying to do some radio and a bunch of different things. And we had this conversation, and I'm like, man, you got to realize you're going to become that fucking guy. You're going to become that unbelievably pathetic guy who can't feed his kids. Right? You got to fucking do something, man. You got to make something happen. And, you know, it's not, hey, you know, we really need some food. Do you think you could help us? That's the hippie approach, to go to people and you got to make your own fucking way. You got to make your own way. And that was my problem with Boulder. And that would ultimately, I'm sure, be my problem with Portland. And it's a bit of my problem with San Francisco. And it's not that I'm not a kind person. I'm a very kind person. But I recognize the difference between someone who's in need and someone who's fucking lazy. And there's a lot of people that are just weak. They're weak as shit, man. And they have no philosophy to live their life by. They have no discipline that they've developed over years of trying to accomplish things, to the point where they have this sense of personal sovereignty. They can take care of themselves. And occasionally everybody needs help. But if somebody will help you if they know that you're the type of person that will help them, and if you know that you're the type of person that does their best. What drives me nuts is when someone wants help. I'm like, motherfucker, you're not even helping yourself. Like, look what you're doing for yourself. And you want someone else to step in and manage your fucking situation? That's ridiculous, man. That is the number one problem with the whole idea of everyone together, man. Yeah, the real problem is that everyone doesn't do their fucking part, man. That's the real problem. There's a lot of lazy bitches in this world.